Inviting you all to breathe deeply with us. To give yourself gifts of the magic of the present moment and the magic of breathing. If you have been under certain emotional waves, stress, anxiety, find the will within you to channel your focus back to your breath. That's it. And place your hands on your heart. Be where you are and tune into the light of your heart. Relax. And when you're pleased to co-create, the Lyran Council is here. In this moment of time, many of you may find it quite so-called intense at all levels. But the wider picture is this. Since the energy of 2021 been anchored through the portal of so-called Chinese New Year in February, the agreement of the certain soul focus and theme that each of you agree to explore is becoming clearer. Most of you have already received the necessary downloads through the spiritual, emotional, and mental body, which is flowing through the higher self, so to speak, flowing through the soul facets. And this too amplify the clarity and so-called the lucidity of the astral dream, as well as the sensation of being able to connect with multi-dimensional facets, so-called parallel selves, in dreams and in meditation and in journeys. The challenge here is that there's a lot of clearing, a lot of energy that aligns with your soul, aligns with your path, aligns with the so-called experience of theme that you here agree to explore, coming down, coming through, penetrating through emotional body and mental and into the physical, through the portal of your belief systems. And this is why many of you may find it challenging and triggering in this moment of time, because you're becoming clearer and clearer and clearer of what areas that is out of alignment. So know that there's no need to judge anything negatively if the memory of the past, so-called what you may perceive as mistakes, a little oopsie, a little trip into the shadow, don't judge it negatively. It's all part of cultivating self-awareness. It's all part of exploring different sides of you. Give thanks to the mirrors, give thanks to the reflections, for teachers comes in all kinds of form. And the key that the fiery Aries in April bringing upon you is the quality of what the fire element brings. Channel the fire within you to focus on your passion and to take action accordingly. And we understand that taking action at time may be challenges to the old habits, old personalities, old beliefs, but that is what is necessarily the earthquake, so to speak, the shaking within you, the breakthrough that you need to overcome, that you need to go through and experience, and know that what is out of alignment and change your habits and focus on taking action of the fiery creativity and passion within you. Because the negative pole of fire, exhaust, burn out. And if any of you still channel the rebel within you into resistance, into make it hard on yourself, you're only going to exhaust your creative power. And know that this is because your guides on so many levels have assisted you in astral dream, have assisted you in guiding you in emotional body and working on the mental realm, and the physical is yours to take part. It's yours to participate. Therefore, you can do it. The ability is within you. Believe in yourself. Use the creative mind, use the imaginative mind. Again, to reprogram yourself. That perhaps grief, sorrow, for example, is enough. Experienced enough. Let it go. That perhaps anger and frustration that comes up are signs of irritation, that there's something that you haven't quite taken action upon. Something that you've been ignoring, something that you've been procrastinating. Have an honest self-assessment. And this may be because some of you may find that you are dancing with the fear, dancing with the shadow self. It's all about cultivate awareness. Where your shadow is, where the distortion is. And to tune into the process of transcending of the energy of the matrix within your world, you will need to be able to be aware of the distortion within your beliefs, so that you can bring yourself back into the center and tune into the realities and the energy that's being purged and the energy that's being downloaded and anchored, a dance with clarity and with neutrality, so that you can unlock the wisdom of the energies that's working with you on your lands, on your countries, on any sacred sites that calls on you. You see, it's a dance simultaneously of honest self-assessment, self-work, take action, and participate with Gaia. Participate with the elementals. Participate with any energy of multidimensional facets of Gaia that is eager to dance and assist you. And when you, being mindful, with clarity, with honest self-assessment of what still distorted within your views, you can then discern. Remove yourself from the seductive of the old habits, seductive of dissonant frequency that's been recycled and recycled on earth for too long. The power is within you. Congratulations. Lighten up, relax, get into the gear of the balanced dance of surrender, and know your inner will, your inner power. Your personal power is your personal responsibility. Channel this transmission into any area that you hold resistance and tension, and just release into your guides, release into the universe. Usani ia ranakayata, manuani ia sayo, ratasi i rumani kia no koranani, nati asu ua mani ayasa, ia no kora si ia no. Allow forgiveness to melt away. Distortion. Allow love that is beyond condition to melt away. The old. Allow joy to be your vehicle. Gratitude and appreciation. For you to integrate deeper, for you to really align with the true meaning of empowerment. Ia no kora si ia nasai. Kiana iana kora sa ayana. Ma ora ni iana ko masiu. Tutati ina kia na kaya si I ono o arati I sai. Ma ora na ni na kaya si. Roana kia tai iana ora. Pasi iana ko ora tia. Tati I nasi ranatia saora. Breathe. We are gifted creative beings. We are. You are. And also something that I haven't really shared on a YouTube video. I've made post, I believe, in the community section. But in the month of April, according to the dance of the sacred Mayan calendar, we began with a cycle, 13-day cycle of transformation, which going to take us to meet fears, meet the shadow, meets whatever it is that no longer resonate, and this in sync with what's been mentioned in the beginning of this transmission by the Lyran guides. And then after the mid-month, around the 17th, if my memory serves correctly, we will begin the new cycle of rebirth with midwife energy and the storm. So take this however it may inspire each of you to sit with honest self-assessment, to know where the attachments are, to know where the fears are, to know where too the passion is, to kind of be aware of both duality inside each of us. And then once again, find the middle way and channel your will within, channel your focus within to empower what feeds the fire of creativity rather than the fire that distorts and exhausts. And oh yes, I will post in the community section as well. We are having a global online summit with 22 speakers around the world, sharing different gifts, different knowledge, different perspective and angles of inspirations. I would leave the Instagram page of the information, and also the page of the founder of the summit, and also where he can get the ticket. The online summit will be from the 22nd to the 24th of April. And yeah, come and join me and other speakers around the world. And my heart to you all. It hasn't, on my personal side, is that wasn't an easy ride, and that's why I went a bit quiet from making transmission when I was transitioning from March into April. But now I feel a bit more balanced and aligned with deeper and genuine flow of gratitude and appreciation. And looking back, things make sense. When we learn to join the dots, when we learn to look outside the victim self, we can really understand how life and universe put us into different situations for us to learn, for us to grow. And yeah, according to the Mongolian shamanism, one of the 3 essentials of the heart of shamanism, one of them is personal responsibility. that aligns with personal power, taking care of one's psychic power, the wind horse. And with this knowing, there's a respect that each of us have different connection with reality. Each of us have our own universe. And therefore, each of us is responsible for our own happiness, for our own balance and harmony. And yeah, I hope this transmission helped you somehow. Lots of love to you. Namaste.